Right, we're back. It is a glorious day of epic proportions today. Like, if you just look, it's just so beautiful out here today. Almost a sleepless night last night with so much ruckus coming out of the ewes and the lambs. It has quietened down since the ewes have gone onto grazing, as they usually do in the morning, and they've stepped away from the fence line. And some of the lambs have gone onto grazing themselves as well. But there's still a little bit of background murmuring going on. But anyways, we're gonna get side by side hooked onto the water trailer and get that hauled down, check the fence line or where they're gonna go, and we might even get to moving some ewes today. I wasn't really sure if we were going to or not, but the wife informed me that the girls might be singing in church tomorrow morning, and pretty hard for me to justify moving sheep on the Lord's Day when I'm supposed to be in church. So I guess we'll try and get done today what I can get done today. I'm Charlotte. Down here now, what we would call the big pie-shaped piece, and I'm just gonna rig up this water trailer to the float valve on the water trough. I'm gonna fill 2 of those, plus have one of these full, and that should be plenty of water supply. Although I did notice that we do have a bit of a drip here. It's not terrible much. I don't think it's going to empty one of these, and it'll take a long time to empty one of those with that drip anyways, but something I may want to keep an eye on here in the days and weeks to come. And I think next weekend the father-in-law is going to run the cows up here, so we'll have 25 cow-calf pairs coming in, and they'll have access to 3/4 of the farm, including that piece right over there on the other side of the rams, where I've got another one of these trailers, similar setup, but it's just a square tote. I can't have the cows rubbing on that. That's why this one is inside the paddock, right? Sheep can come and play around with this, but if the cows get a hold of this, they'll turn that thing inside out. They'll have the tank cracked. They'll have the trailer flipped over. Can't afford to have that. So that one that's up there, I gotta haul it around, come all the way around the neighbor's place and in and back on the other side of the creek, and then run the hose back through into the opposite side of the paddock for the rams, so that so they got water for the next couple weeks as well. And we're down here in the adjacent little paddock. We call this the little pie-shaped piece because there was the big square piece where the dugout is, and then there was just this corner. And so about five years ago, I run a fence line at an angle, and we thought, okay, well, when they run out of grass in the dugout, they can just come in here. And funnily enough, we had that field sprayed right before it got plowed. We had it sprayed down, and the guy actually sprayed this too. And the very next day, or maybe 2 days later, I come through and pounded all these posts and built this fence. And then I was like, why is all the grass dying in here? Of course, they built the fence, and I only put in a 6-foot gate because I thought, well, I only need to get in with, you know, the quad or the side-by-side and move sheep in and out. What's up? Yeah, go pick some dandelions. Okay, let's go pick dandelions. But anyways, thankfully it's recovered quite nice. Had to do a little bit of hand seeding here and there, but most of this is just stuff that actually naturally recovered, or from sheep manure droppings, a little bit of bale grazing, and it's come back okay. There's a few spots right in here where there's some thistle patch, and another patch right there. I'm gonna have to come by and take care of business there. Anyways, long story short, this fence, which separates us from the acreage that's cut out of the quarter section here, is not that great. I got some page wire up there, but it's not fantastic. It's not amazing. It's only 36 inches, and then there's just 2 rows of twisted braided wire. It's not even barbed wire, it's just braided wire on top. So what I'm gonna do when I bring the sheep down later is they're gonna go in here first. While everything's rich and green, they can nip the tops off, and then they're gonna go south into the big pie-shaped piece in a couple of days. And then because I built that fence here just last year, so I know it's in much better condition. And later this summer I can come back and probably dress this up a little bit better. Okay, well, we're back down here in the big pie-shaped piece, and that water trailer is now empty. It's all offloaded into that big tub, and I got my snow fence, my blinder fence up here to help kind of camouflage ewes versus rams, create more of a visual barrier so that there's less incentive for them to find fellas to try and cross over into here. So what I'm going to do now, I know I'm short on manpower, but if the wife wants us to go to church and sing in the morning. I won't have the time tomorrow, so I gotta move quick. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta get the ewes on the trailer. I got that gate closed already. I'm gonna haul the water trailer back up to the farm and then hook on to the stock trailer with the pickup truck and see about getting our ewes down here and into the dugout piece. They can nip that off for a couple of days, and then before the weekend we can put them into here and they can clean this up a little bit, and that'll give us a few days while we're home just to kind of monitor the behavior, the activity, if there's any kind of undue stress on the fence or anything like that before we end up leaving on our holiday. All right, we're backed up to the barn here now. We got a bucket of grain. We got some panels that they're not really arranged yet, but they're gonna be. And one of those things out that door is not like the other. One of those things is not the same, because last night as we were sorting lambs out, one of the bigger lambs, almost as big as its mother in fact, snuck through and got out with the ewes. So open, because the ewes are like absolute crackheads, they're just completely addicted to grain, that they'll rush in and that lamb will stay out. That would be best case scenario. Worst case scenario is we bring them in and run them into this corner here with a touch of grain, and I push that gate closed and I go in and I just grab it by hand and sort it out. And then we get everybody into the trailer and away down to the field. What could go wrong? All right, now I think we're set up. They can come in, they can go into that corner, we can do our sort, we can flip that back around, and then they got a straight shot out towards the trailer. There's a bit of a gap under that trailer door, which path to freedom, but there's no way they'll be able to get through those 3 empty 5-gallon buckets that I got set up on the ground. Just no way. I hope. Your wagon, Charlotte. You grain? Are you gonna fetch the sheep up? There goes nothing. Come on in. Okay, back up from the door. Let him come in. Come on. A couple more of you. Come on in. 1, 2. Come on in, Olga. Come on, Duchess. In you go. Oh, that little lamb is in there. So. Let's get him in the corner here and see about splitting them off. Well, I got him, and almost got the better of me. There's a moment when you're disengaging the 4-wheel drive on a sheep that they go, they just fully extend their body. And if they hit you, it is worse than the recoil on any rifle. And this dirty bugger caught me right here in the jaw. And I never went down. I can take a hit. I never went down. But I considered it. Let's just say I considered it. But anyways, he's on the right side of the door, so away you go. Go frolic. Try knocking somebody else out maybe. Not today. Not this guy. I just gotta dump a little bit of grain in the back of the trailer. And I gotta let him see me do it. Hey girls, look at this. Chef Boyardee. Come on up into here. Good times that we had. Dude, they just go crazy. Let's see if we can round them up and into that trailer. Don't go through the pails. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Just one of you, just gotta go up. No, why would you? Maybe it's just grain in there. Look, look it. There you go. There you go. Come on. Man, I can't believe those 3 pails are still there. Go on, bring them up, Charlotte. Fetch them up. Fetch up Queen. Come on, greedy guts. I did tip some grain in the back corner here just to get them in. Up you go. Go on, Queen. Up you go. Up you go. Go on, Gertrude. No, 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 no. Go get snacks. Whatever. We'll come back for those ones. Come back, Charlotte. There we go. Here. Watch out. Well, that could have gone worse. I got 4 or 5 that didn't go in the trailer. I could have pushed them, but that's the thing. You don't have the manpower. You can just go around and around and around in that barn. So we're going to take these 20 down to pasture, and we'll come back and we'll see if those 4 are inclined to go for a ride too, but obviously not all in one go. All right, we're down in the field now. Gonna let everybody loose. Man, those clouds look like we might get some rain here later too. I saw oh man, grasshoppers are coming in. Man, oh boy. That's the last thing we need. No rain, hot sun, grasshoppers. Already not enough grass. I'm turning sheep loose on what little we have. Anyways, we'll see how this goes. Last year when I did this, I turned them loose, and I think within the first hour, definitely within the first 10 minutes, they were in the neighbor's place. So hopefully our little work we did there this morning prevents that. But anyways, God hates cowards, so let's see about letting some sheep loose. Come on out. Come on out, Kylie. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Must be ice cream. Ice cream grass. You don't even get hardly out of the trailer and you want some. Come on out, girls. Is that everyone? That's everyone. All good news. Managed to get the rest of the ewes in the trailer. Now we got to offload them. Can't get the gate open because these girls are just being lunatics, but we'll get them pushed away. And we'll get the rest of them unloaded and get some supper in their bellies. You guarding the gate? Yeah? Should we let them out? All right, let's do it. Come on out. Out you go, out you go, out you go. Don't go back in, my goodness. Say, come on out. Here's open this panel. Let the lambs out to pasture. Go on there, lammy lambs. Go on up to the top. There's lots of room for you to frolic. Way out there. All that grass is all yours. Come on. First, they all want to pile up in the corner. And then once they got you in the corner, they can dodge left or right and get all the way around you. Charlotte, just back up a little bit, okay? Back up, sweetie. See, that's what they want to do. They want to wrap around. We want them to wrap the other way and out like that. Well, I got the kids to bed and I thought I'd come down here, finish off with the water. That's the second big tote, my second trailer load of water. So we'll be all primed up here. It's kind of funny when I drove by the dugout to stop and grab this tote, I saw on the surface of the water thousands of tiny little ripples, and I thought, is it raining? No, that was all mosquitoes. So I am not going to fool around here too long. I'm going to get this hose hooked up and into there and the trailer unhooked. I'm going to be out of here. Yeah, so filling at that rate, it might take an hour to empty this thing. Of course, there's no pressure system, right? It's just whatever hydrostatic head pressure sitting there is filling that. So that's going to work good, but I'll stay unhooked and head up to the house here. Kind of funny story. If you remember earlier when I was trying to catch that sheep and it caught me in the jaw, I was eating supper. I was like, something's not right there. I feel like a sharp spot on my tooth. And so finally I go and look in the mirror. And that dirty bugger, if it didn't hit me so hard in the jaw, I'd come up, clamp my teeth together, and chipped my my front incisor tooth. The dentist is gonna love that sheep. Anyways, the good news to come out of all of that is that that's not the last time that lamb is gonna connect with my teeth. Oh no, I got big things in mind. Big things. Mostly involving potatoes and gravy. We shall meet again. Anyways, I'm not the only hungry thing out here. There's quite a few mosquitoes, but I'm just in the greenhouse because I just filled this last garden box up in the wife's greenhouse with her homemade compost, and it's looking pretty nice. So I think she's got tomatoes in this one. I'm not sure what she's going to plant in this one here, but we'll see how our homemade compost works out. It's just cow manure, sheep manure, straw, hay, basically stacked up for a year. Well, some of it's 2 years old. So, and then this is just extra stuff that we had cycled through the garden. I just brought a wheelbarrow load of it over, so we'll see. Maybe next week she'll plant something in there. But I'm quickly losing blood here because so many mosquitoes. So I'm gonna let you go for now. Hope you have a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow.